one of my lifetime achievements. We took a while, yeah. It took a while. Proud of it. Smell that too, Kelly. I want Peter to smell it too. You're gonna love it. Look at the blooms on those inflorescens. They are just popping. That one's called Veracruz Rose, JL seedling, and I named it Hawaiian Classic because it has such a Hawaiian classical look. Sally Moraney, I learned that from Bill Moraney, the late father of plumeria hybridizing. I planted that and started to get a whole bunch of new colors from it. From there on, I was planting hundreds and thousands of new seedlings. I met him through the late Donald Angus, who was a philanthropist here in Hawaii, who I met when I was teaching at Punahou. And he hired me to work on a book with him, and I did the book on the late Madge Tennant. That's where we connected, and he started to show me all over Hawaii and showed me all these places where they had different plumerias, and I started collecting, and that was the beginning of how I got into it.
How long ago was that? What year was that?
And what the real beginning is when I was teaching at Punahou, this big Singapore plumeria tree kept banging against the faculty housing. And so I went out and I talked to the supervisor. I said, "Can I cut this tree down?" He keeps keep me awake at night. He says, "Cut it down." So I cut it down. It had all these branches on the ground. I asked him, "What am I going to do with all the branches?" He said, "Just stick them in a can, in a pot, and they'll grow." I couldn't believe that. So I stuck them all in a pot and started growing them. Didn't know what to do with them. So I went down to a department store on Ward Warehouse. They had a little garden center, and I asked the garden center manager, "Would you be interested in these plumerias and selling them for me?" And he said, no, not in Hawaii. Everybody just breaks a limb off a tree and starts it from that. Well, I said, maybe you could take them on consignment, see if they sell. All right, I'll do that. I'll take them on consignment. No money exchange. He calls me back in 10 days. He said they all sold.
Oh
I said, my goodness, this is the beginning of something new.
Wow.
So that's how I started my career in plumeria.
Because most people don't know that you can just break it off the tree and plant your own. I think that's a big deal.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So that's the story in a nutshell, and there it just went on from there.
Wow.